Hello, Internet, and we're back with actually some gaming news today, and this is involving Bungie, the makers of the original Halo, as well as Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. And this first article comes from PC Gamer. Supposedly, Bungie is slamming YouTube for DMCA security loophole and lousy customer service. The studio has filed a lawsuit against scammers who fraudulently forced the removal of multiple Destiny 2 videos. Bungie has launched a lawsuit against the perpetrators of last week's fraudulent Destiny 2 takedowns, saying the removal of the community-created videos caused the studio significant reputational and economic damage. I like adding letters for some reason. The suit is also highly critical of YouTube's easily gamed reporting system, and this is true. This whole DMCAing and fake claim stuff has been going on for quite a long time, and people can abuse the crap out of it. Damn. And which cites it as the primary reason that the attack on Destiny 2 content creators was successful in the first place. I'll give them credit for that. The trouble began earlier this month when multiple DMC takedown notices were filed against prominent Destiny 2 content creators on YouTube. It was unclear why the takedowns were being issued because they seemed to impact videos that Bungie's policies specifically allow, and making the whole thing even weirder. Some of Bungie's own content was also targeted. My mouth will eventually work. Thank you, Red Bull. Bungie said last week that the takedowns were fraudulent. Pretty much there. I got a fraudulent claim about last week, someone pretending to be another channel, and they weren't. So yeah, there's all those types of trolls out there. And that it was working with YouTube parent Google to reverse all copyright strikes that resulted. It also found that many of the requests were issued by a bad actor, unaffiliated with them in any way, who have taken the action to retaliate for a recent round of legitimate Destiny 2 video takedowns. Ooh, so someone's actually just doing this out of vengeance and abusing this whole system. But there's been people abusing the system for God knows how long. You can find videos all across YouTube. I know Quartering has talked about it. I think many creators have talked about it. Now Bungie is retaliating itself. Just ahead of the weekend, the studio filed a lawsuit against 10 unnamed defendants over multiple allegations, including fraud, false designation, copyright infringement, business defamation, and more. And I'm actually going to pull this up quickly. We'll go back to the article, but this also comes from Twitter because this was supposedly leaked. So the first thing we got is here, Bungie Inc. plaintiff, John Doe's number 1 to 10. There we can see here. And then we have my targeted members of the Destiny community include, my name is Bife, Aztec Ross, The Phoenix, Promethean, Archival Mind. Wow. They were going after him, and thanks to easy reporting system, the attack was successful. The videos were removed, and YouTubers given copyright strikes that, under YouTube's rules, threaten the future viability of their channels. So pretty much, yeah, it works like this. You have four, and my computer just went all weird all of a sudden. 4. So pretty much you get your warning, then you get 1, then 2, then 4, gone. And the first one's the warning. It doesn't really affect your streams that much. It pretty much tells you what's going on. I actually last week also got a fake guideline strike that did not exist that someone fraudulently claimed. So it puts you in this moment of terror where you feel like all your content is going to be in jeopardy, and that this system can be abused so much across the board that no matter what happens, you start realizing that this platform to make money is no more than a timeshare allowed to make money. And it only takes a few couple trolls to want to abuse the system, and all of your life's work is gone. And that's a scary thing for a lot of content creators, whether you're a streamer, restreamer, you're making shorts, you're doing live streams. It is mind numbing. And I also say that from personal emotional experience. It's mind numbing. It makes you like second guess everything to a certain degree. That's more of a personal quote right there. But as we go here, 54,000, almost 600,000, almost 1 million. Bife does a lot of Destiny lore videos. They're pretty cool. I put them on the background to get just something in, like I listen to SCP stuff at the same time. But yeah, that's crazy. And supposedly they're going after this between March 17th and March 22. A malicious actor or actors exploited the gaping security loophole to issue takedowns purportedly on behalf of Bungie to YouTubers and streamed who had, with Bungie's permission as granted in Bungie's legal policy on media located at yada yada, using fake Gmail address upon which, they were, damn. I'll leave this up so you guys can read this later, but this is pretty crazy. The infringement was willful as evidenced by the manifesto. As such, Bungie is entitled to damages and injunctive relief, including enhanced statutory damages of $150,000 for each fraudulent takedown notice that willfully infringed on Bungie's copyrights. In addition, upon information and belief in or about March 2022, content uploaded to YouTube by one or more of the DOE defendants was the subject of a DMCA takedown notices submitted on Bungie's behalf. Yikes! So Bungie is coming out with gloves swinging at this point. So let's go back to the article. So that's what's in some of the defamation suit, I'm guessing, the lawsuit. So as we said, takedown notices. So we already got right here. The defense also allegedly sent abusive messages to the Bungie's legitimate IP protection partner. The SC community was bewildered and upset, believing that Bungie had gone against on a promise to allow players to build their own streaming communities and YouTube channels on Destiny 2 content. The lawsuit states Destiny community members were also misled to believe that Bungie's brand protection agent was also fraudulent, causing confusion among users as the authenticity of legitimate DMCA notices. Damn. Bungie had to devote significant internal resources to addressing it and helping its players restore their videos and channels, an effort complicated by the fact that while YouTube has a form that allows anyone to claim to represent a copyright holder and issue copyright strikes, it has no dedicated mechanism for copyright holders who are being impersonated to let YouTube know about the DMCA fraud. Yeah, and that's why when the one guy who tried to do my DMCA fraud, it never happened. I never got an email about it, but someone else did, and they reached out to me. Same thing with the community guideline thing. I appealed it, and I got it back. And I still have my warning is reinstated. Bungie's criticism of YouTube in the lawsuit is surprisingly harsh. I don't think it's surprisingly harsh at all. The lawsuit describes YouTube's DMCA's policies as flawed and suffering from a gaping security loophole that allows literally anyone, including a disgruntled infringer or competitive content producer, to issue takedown notices without verification. One moment. Restoring videos and removing copyright strikes, on the other hand, is much more difficult. Bungie had to work through several layers of YouTube's contacts before it could adequately communicate and begin addressing the problem, the suit states. Oh, so they're going after Google as well as the 10 John Does who did the fake DMCA on Destiny's behalf and pretending. Fortunately for those people's videos who were targeted by the fraudulent takedown notices, Bungie has financial resources to begin that civil process in order to meet Google's requirements, Bungie said. And here, what does it say here? This comes from March 20, 2022. We are aware of the series of copyright takedowns on YouTube, and we're actively investigating. This includes content on our Bungie channels. These actions are not being taken at the request of Bungie or our partners. Please stand by for future updates. Oh, so that's pretty crazy. Let me know what you guys think. I will put the rest of the article in the description. Do you agree with the fact that YouTube's DMCA system is not only secure enough, it is abused? Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to start doing more gaming news, and since I do play a lot of Destiny, about 4,500 hours put into both 1 and 2, this is kind of crazy. I'm not going to read too much of the article. This comes from PC Gamer. You can find Bungie's Twitter as well. Y'all have a great day. I'm Fat Steven, and this is another 10-minute video of mumbles and news.